Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to cover the Speedy MCQs for the past 1 year. Now these current affairs are for the latest month of September 2025, October 2024 to 1st September 2025 की ये current affairs होने वाले हैं. So without wasting time, let us start with our first question. That is, where was the 21st joint military exercise between the armies of India and the USA recently held? So this exercise was held recently in Alaska, and if I talk about the name of the exercise, this was Yuddhabhyas. ठीक है? The name of the exercise was Yuddhabhyas and it is conducted between the military of India and USA. Next is the Indian Air Force has recently retired its MiG-21 fighter jets manufactured by which country? So these are jets of Russia and these were commissioned in the Indian Air Force in the year 1963. Where was the 25th HCO summit held recently? So this was held in Tianjin, China. Which two Project 17 warship did the Indian Navy launch together in Vishakhapatnam? So these were the INS Udayagiri and INS Himgiri. इसके अलावा अगर मैं आपको एक और फैक्ट बताऊं यहाँ पे, जो INS गुलधर है, this is going to be India's first coral reef system that will be established on a decommissioned ship, and इस ship का नाम है INS गुलधर. In which state has the Union Cabinet recently approved the Tato 2 hydroelectric project worth 8,146 crore? So this is in Arunachal Pradesh. Which country has recently declared the Balochistan Liberation Army as a foreign terrorist organization? So correct answer is America. Next is, what are the names of the 4 newly constructed multi-storied apartment inaugurated by PM in Delhi for the members of parliament? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Krishna, Godavari, Kosi and Hooghly. These are the names of the rivers जिसके ऊपर the multi-storied apartments for the MPs have been inaugurated by the Prime Minister of our country. On which route did PM Narendra Modi recently inaugurate India's longest distance Vande Bharat train? So this was from Pune to Ajni in Nagpur. Where has the country's first animal stem cell biobank has been opened recently? So this has been opened in National Institute of Animal Biotechnology in Hyderabad. Indian Railways successfully operated Asia's longest freight train from Ganj Khwaja station to Garhwa Road station. What is the name of this freight train? So the name is Rudrastra. Which two countries in the Caucasus region recently signed a historic peace agreement at the White House? And this question is important, and the answer is Armenia and Azerbaijan. इन दोनों countries के बीच में there was a dispute that was going around for the region of Nagorno-Karabakh. Nagorno-Karabakh region के regarding dispute था इन दोनों countries में, which has recently been solved. After the USA imposed 25% additional tariff over India over the issue of Russian oil purchase, what is the total tariff? So 25 पहले था, 25 secondary tariffs were imposed. So currently 50% tariff India पे लगाया गया है. Who was awarded the first MS Swaminathan Award for Food and Peace on the birth centenary of Bharat Ratna Dr. MS Swaminathan? So correct answer is Dr. Arinari. Next is, by what name did Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently inaugurate the Central Secretariat building on Kartavya Path in Delhi? This is Kartavya Bhavan. Which former Chief Minister of Jharkhand, popularly known as Dishom Guru, passed away recently? So the name is Shibu Soren. Next is, in which state has the Western Railways restarted its heritage train service on the 155-year-old Patal Pani Kalakund line? So correct answer is Madhya Pradesh. Next is, which has become the 107th member of the International Solar Alliance? So this is Moldova. The International Solar Alliance, it was launched by India and France. Okay. And if I talk about its headquarters, the headquarters is also situated in India only. Next is, which two institutions have jointly made a biofortified variety of potato rich in iron and nutrients available in Indian market? This is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा International Potato Center, Peru and ICAR of India. Which initiative of PM Narendra Modi has recently set a Guinness World Record for the most registrations in 1 month? This is a very important question. Correct answer है हमारा परीक्षा पे चर्चा. The book The Rise of the Hitman, written by R. Kaushik, is the story of which Indian cricketer? Correct answer is Rohit Sharma. Which has become India's first legislative assembly recently to run entirely on solar power? Important question है. Correct answer is Delhi. अगर मैं additional information की बात करूं तो यूपी has become the first legislative assembly to have the translator facility. So ये भी point आप ध्यान में रखना. Next is, which film won the Swarna Kamal Golden Lotus Award for Best Feature Film at the 71st National Film Awards? So this has been given to 12th fail. Which is the first state in India to introduce a sabbatical leave scheme for the government employees? Correct answer is Sikkim. Who has been appointed as the new director of the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center VSSC, Thiruvananthapuram? Correct answer is Dr. A. Rajarajan. What is the name of the 32nd joint exercise conducted between the navies of India and Singapore? So this is obviously the Simbex exercise. वरुण एक्सरसाइज होती है रशिया एंड इंडिया के बीच. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज, वेयर डिड द इसरो रिसेंटली लॉन्च द होप मिशन टू स्टिमुलेट द कंडीशन ऑफ फॉर एस्ट्रोनॉट फॉर द गगनयान मिशन? करेक्ट आंसर इज दिस हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड इन लद्दाख. Next is, which sacred relics of Lord Buddha have been brought back to India after 127 years? So this is the Piparva relics. Next देखते हैं. Now next is, just a second, yes. यहाँ पे मैंने ना थोड़ा गलत बता दिया आपको. वरुण एक्सरसाइज इज कंडक्टेड बिटवीन इंडिया एंड फ्रांस. वही मेरे को लग रहा था कि शायद मैंने गलत बताया. सो वरुण एक्सरसाइज इज कंडक्टेड बिटवीन इंडिया एंड फ्रांस. Next is, on which section of the Delhi-Mumbai corridor has the Indian Railways deployed the indigenous train protection system Kavach 4.0? So this has been recently deployed in the section of Mathura to Kota. Next is, which of the following has become the first private railway station in Uttar Pradesh and the Northeastern Railways? What is the name of the 32nd joint exercise conducted between the navies of India and Singapore in the South China Sea? So this is the Simbex exercise, obviously. Now if I talk about Malabar, this is conducted between the armies of India, USA, Australia and Japan. Okay. Varun exercise is conducted between India and France. एंड अगर मैं यहाँ पे बात करूँ इंद्र एक्सरसाइज की, तो इंद्र एक्सरसाइज इज कंडक्टेड बिटवीन इंडिया एंड रशिया. तो ये सारे फैक्ट्स आपको ध्यान में रखने हैं. यहाँ से कहीं से भी क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आ सकता है. Where did the ISRO recently launch the HOPE mission to stimulate the conditions for astronaut for the Gaganyaan mission? So this has been inaugurated in Ladakh. Which sacred relics of Lord Buddha have been brought back to India after 127 years? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Piparva relics. Next देखते हैं. On which section of the Delhi-Mumbai corridor has Indian Railways deployed the indigenous train protection system Kavach 4.0? So this has been covered in the region of Mathura to Kota. Which of the following has become the first private railway station in Uttar Pradesh and the Northeastern Railways? So this is Gomti Nagar Lucknow. From which country Tata Motors has announced the acquisition of the commercial vehicle manufacturer Iveco Group? Now this is a group of Italy. Where has India's first Make in India green hydrogen plant been commissioned recently? So it has been commissioned in Deen Dayal Port, Kandla, Gujarat. According to the report released by the World Tiger Day, What is the world ranking of Assam Kaziranga Tiger Reserve in terms of the tiger density? So यहाँ पे थर्ड रैंक है. A ceasefire agreement was recently signed between Thailand and which country? So it was signed between Thailand and Cambodia. To prevent cyber fraud, in how many total regional languages, including Hindi, has the Communications Minister launched the Sanchar Sathi mobile app? So this was launched in 21 languages. Next, which ministry has launched the nationwide initiative Apna Ghar, Our Home for truck drivers? So this is the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. This is an important question. So ध्यान में रखना आप लोग. Under which operation did the Indian Army neutralize 3 Pakistani terrorists responsible for the Pahalgam attacks? So this was the Operation Mahadev. Which country's airport has been named as the world's most beautiful airport at the Prix Versailles Award of 2025? So this is the airport in China. Which student from Mangalore recently set a record in the Golden Book of World Record by performing Bharatanatyam for 170 consecutive hours? Correct answer is Remova Evite Pereira. Whom did Divya Deshmukh defeat to win the FIDE World Cup 2025 title, also becoming the India's 88th Grandmaster and 4th Women Grandmaster? So the correct answer is Koneru Hampi. Next is, which country has recently successfully tested its most powerful non-nuclear bomb, Gazap and NEB-2 Ghost? It has been tested by Turkey. On the birth anniversary of which famous Chola emperor did Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently released a commemorative coin? So this was Rajendra Chola I. Next is, what is the name of the mission recently launched by PM Narendra Modi to digitize ancient manuscript? So this was the name of the mission is Gyan Bharatam. How many Member of Parliament have been honored with the Sansad Ratna Award 2025 for their outstanding contribution in the 18th Lok Sabha? This is 17 MPs. Who has been appointed as the first woman Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University? Correct answer is Professor Uma Kanjilal. Who has recently been honored with the GP Birla Memorial Award? Correct answer is Dr. V. Narayanan. Which drone launched missile did DRDO successfully test in Kurnool, Andhra Pradesh? So the name of the missile is ULPGM V3. Where did India successfully tested its first hydrogen-powered rail coach? So it was tested in ICF Chennai. How much line of credit did PM Narendra Modi provide to Maldives during his state visit to Malé? 4,850 crore. Whom did Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently surpass to become India's second longest serving Prime Minister? Indira Gandhi. With which country has India signed a historic free trade agreement? So it has been signed with Britain. Next is, who won the title of the IBSF World 6 Red Snooker Championship of 2025? So this was done by Riley Powell. Which mission has NASA recently launched to study Earth magnetic protection against the space storm? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Tracers mission. For which book did Gitanjali Shri, the author of the International Booker Prize winning novel Tomb of Sand, win the Pen Translates Award? So this was given to कभी यहाँ हाथी रहते थे. Who has recently been appointed as the chairman of the IRDAI? So the name of the chairman is Ajay Seth. During his visit to Britain, to whom did PM Narendra Modi gift a plant under Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam, a tree in the mother's name initiative? Correct answer is King Charles III. After a 5-year hiatus, India has recently resumed issued tourist visa to which of the countries? So India started to give visas to China. Which country has announced its withdrawal from UNESCO just after 2 years of rejoining it, USA. Next is, which Deputy Managing Director of International Monetary Fund recently resigned from the post? Correct answer is Geeta Gopinath. Next is, which Indian app has won the WSIS Champion Award 2025 in Switzerland for digital governance? So this has been given to Meri Panchayat. What rank did India received in the Halle Passport Index of 2025? So the rank that was achieved was 77th. On which river in Tibet Autonomous Region has China begun construction of the world's largest hydroelectric dam? So this is the Brahmaputra, which is also known as Yarlung Tsangpo. To which country has the FIDE awarded the hosting of FIDE World Cup? This is India. Which state government has launched the country's first mining tourism initiative? This is important. Correct answer is Jharkhand. Where was the India's first Indian Institute of Creative Technology, modeled after the IITs and IIMs, recently inaugurated? In Mumbai. The Indian Navy launched India's first indigenously built diving support vessel. What is its name? So the name of the vessel is INS Nestor. Which bank has been named the world's best consumer bank for the year 2025 by the American magazine Global Finance? So this is SBI. Where did the Indian Army recently successfully tested the Akash Prime air defense system at an altitude of 15,000 feet? Ladakh. Next is, which city won the title of India's cleanest city for the 8th consecutive time in the Swachh Sarvekshan? Indore. The Lok Sabha recently accepted an impeachment motion against which judge of Allahabad High Court? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Justice Yashwant Verma. India's global rank in fish production? Very important question. Correct answer is second. Next is, which state government has recently made electricity free up to 125 units for all domestic users? Bihar. Who has recently taken charge as the first woman Director General of the RPF? Correct answer is Sonali Mishra. Which state has launched India's first tribal genome sequencing project? Gujarat. Pradhan Mantri Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana, recently approved by the Union Cabinet, will be implemented in how many districts in the financial year 25-26? So a total number of 100 districts mein this program is going to be implemented. Which scheme of 1 lakh crore has the Union Cabinet recently approved to create over 3.5 crore new jobs? So this is the Employment Linked Incentive Scheme. Who has recently become the 87th Grand Master of India? This is A.R.A. Hari Krishna. Which site in India has UNESCO recently officially included in the World Heritage List? This is the Maratha Military Force. Which creator has become the first and only Indian to be featured in the Time 100 Creator List of 2025? So this is Prajakta Kohli. Which cricket legend was honored with unveiling of their portrait at the MCC Museum at Lord's, London? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Sachin Tendulkar. Aruntakal police station of which state has become the first police station in India to receive the ISO certification? Kerala. Which company has made history by becoming the world's first listed company to reach a market value of $4 trillion? This is Nvidia, and Nvidia has recently surpassed Apple and Microsoft to do so. Which has become the first African country to adopt unified payment interface? It is important, and the country is Namibia. Also, ध्यान में रखना आप लोग, Namibia has also witnessed the appointment of the first woman president. The name is Netumbo Nadaitwa. Okay. Which Sudanese Scottish writer has been awarded the Pen Pinter Prize for the year 2025? This is Leela Abulela. Which African country has recently honored PM Narendra Modi with its highest civilian honor, the Order of the Most Ancient Welwitschia Medal? So this is the Namibia only. The EU has approved which country to become the 21st member to adopt euro as its official currency? So Bulgaria has become the 21st country to join the eurozone. Next is, which country has recently honored PM Narendra Modi with its highest civilian honor, Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross. So correct answer is Brazil. Next देखते हैं. Who has become the first country to recognize the Taliban government of Afghanistan? Russia. 17th BRICS Summit 2025 held in Rio. By how many runs did India defeat England at the Edgbaston to register its biggest test victory on the foreign soil? So the correct answer is 336 runs. Which state government has recently announced a plan to build Asia's largest jungle safari in the Aravalli Hills? Haryana. Which have become the 10th and the 11th countries to join the new development bank established by the BRICS nation? So the correct answer is Colombia and Uzbekistan. During his visit to Argentina, in which city the PM Narendra Modi was honored with the keys to the city? So this is the Buenos Aires. Which Hyderabad-based company has been approved by the central government to launch India's first indigenous satellite internet service? So this is very important question, and the correct answer is Anantha Technology. Which has become the first state in India to face ID for ration distribution? Again an important question this is. So this is Himachal Pradesh. Next देखते हैं. Which state government has launched the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Garibi Mukt Gram Yojana? It has been started by Rajasthan. Next is. In which country the public sector steel company SAIL opened its first overseas office? So this first overseas office was opened in Dubai only. In which country has the public sector steel company SAIL opened its first overseas office? So this has been opened in Dubai. Next is question number 97. Who has recently become the first woman fighter pilot in the Indian Navy to fly a combat aircraft? Astha Punia. Who has recently been honored with the highest civilian honor of the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago? Narendra Modi. Which Indian actress has recently been nominated for a Hollywood Walk of Fame star? Deepika Padukone. By what name has the Indian Army launched a campaign to ensure a safe and peaceful Shri Amarnath Yatra 2025? The correct answer is Operation Siva. Who has recently been awarded the country's highest civilian honor, Office of the Order of the Star of Ghana, by the government of Ghana? Narendra Modi. After whom has the central government renamed the National Institute of Public Cooperation and Child Development? Correct answer is Ahilyabai Holkar. Next is, sorry, not Ahilyabai Holkar, but Savitribai Phule. Next is, central government has recently approved the establishment of a state-of-the-art PM Mitra Textile Park in Virudhanagar of which state? So the correct answer is Tamil Nadu. Sukanya Sonowal, a student of which IIT, has been chosen as the Commonwealth Youth Peace Ambassador? Correct answer is IIT Guwahati. Where was the Indian Navy newest warship INS Tamal recently launched? So it was launched in Kaliningrad, Russia. Whom has the central government appointed as the new chief of RAW? Correct answer is Parag Jain. Whereas Home Minister recently inaugurated the national headquarters of the Turmeric Board, Nizamabad, Telangana. Which city has the country's first digital house addressing system been launched? Important question है. Correct answer है Indore. Next is, whose journey is described in the recently discussed book Emergency Diaries? Narendra Modi. First Astro Tourism Festival, it was inaugurated in Leh. Autobiography, Cricket, My Life and More, it has been written by Shikhar Dhawan. The annual Climate Change Conference 2025, it was recently held in Bonn, Germany. Which city has the Union government recently approved the establishment of a potato and sweet potato research and development center? So this has been opened in Agra. Which state has entrusted with hosting of the 5th Khelo India University Games? This is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा Rajasthan. Next is, which Indian cricketer has been appointed as a senior officer in the basic education department by the Uttar Pradesh government? Rinku Singh. who has recently become the second Indian after Rakesh Sharma to reach the International Space Station and the first Indian to live and work on this? Shubhanshu Shukla. NATO Summit of 2025, it was held in The Hague, Netherlands. India's rank among 193 countries in 10th Sustainable Development Goal list is 99th. Who has recently become first Indian and the second wicketkeeper batsman in the world to score a century in both innings of a test match? Correct answer is Rishabh Pant. Next is, in which state the country's longest 6-lane cable-stayed bridge was recently inaugurated? Correct answer is Bihar. Next is, who has become the first Indian to complete NASA International Air and Space Program? This is Dangeti Janvi. In which field has the government of India announced the institution of Bhagwan Birsa Munda Award? And this is an important question. Correct answer is medicine. The Chief Minister of which state has announced a pension of 1100 per month for all senior citizens? Bihar. According to recently released Global Livability Index, which is the best city in the world to live? Correct answer is Copenhagen. In which country IFCO has established its first overseas nano fertilizer plant? So this has been recently, it has been inaugurated in Brazil. Next is, under which operation did America recently conduct an air strike on Iran and destroy its 3 important nuclear sites? This is Operation Midnight Hammer. To which country did PM Modi recently flag off the first locomotive manufactured in Bihar, Marhauda, for export? So Guyana को एक्सपोर्ट किया गया है. Guinness World Record set for 3.03 lakh people practicing yoga together at a single location on 11th International Yoga Day, Visakhapatnam. Next is, Union Ministry of Education has constituted a 9-member committee under whose chairmanship to reduce the dependence of students on coaching? Correct answer is, इसका correct answer है हमारा विनीत जोशी. Which state government has recently officially declared Aralam Sanctuary as India's first butterfly sanctuary? Kerala. India's first modern and inclusive mobile-based e-voting system. Important question है. This was currently launched in the state of Bihar. Under which operation did Government of India safely repatriate Nepali, Sri Lankan and Indian citizens stranded in war on Iran? Operation Sindhu. After a 4-year interval, India has re-established diplomatic relation and appointed Aliyawati Longkumar as its ambassador to which country? Very, very important question this is. Correct answer है हमारा North Korea. G7 summit was recently, it was held in Kansas, Canada. At which location in UP has ISRO recently successfully tested its first rocket launch? Correct answer is Kushinagar. By what name has the central government recently launched India's largest ever tribal empowerment campaign? Important question है. Correct answer is Dharti Abba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan. Which country has recently joined BRICS as the 10th partner country? So Vietnam. By defeating which country at Lord's did South Africa win the ICC World Test Championship 2025? So it is Australia. Indian Navy officer who was appointed as the first female aide-de-camp to the President of India is Lieutenant Commander Yashasvi Solanki. 78th session में which disease has WHO unanimously declared as the global public health priority for the first time? And this is an important question. Correct answer is skin disease. Which of the following has been given Digital Payments Award by the Finance Ministry? So this is given to India's Post Payment Bank. Next है हमारा, which 3 countries did Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit on a state visit in June? So this is Cyprus, Croatia and Canada. Next है, which country did South Africa defeats at Lord's to win the ICC? तो ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया है. Which indigenously developed vertical takeoff and landing VTOL drone was recently successfully tested by the Indian Army? So the name of this is, the correct answer to this question is Rudrastra. What year has United Nations General Assembly declared as the upcoming year of 2026? This is International Year of women farmers. Who has been honored with UN Sasakawa Award for the year 2025 by the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction, Mrityunjay Mohapatra, and he is the chairman of the IMD, Indian Meteorological Department. Indian Railways announced the construction of first Vande Bharat maintenance depot, where it will be constructed. So in Jodhpur. 22nd Khan Quest, a multinational UN peacekeeping military exercise including India, was recently held in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Next हमारा, which operation did Israel recently attack the Iran nuclear sites? So this was Operation Rising Lion. The 17th India-Mongolia joint military exercise held in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia is Nomadic Elephant. Which city was nominated by UNESCO for the title of Creative City of Gastronomy? This is Lucknow. Former Chief Minister of Gujarat passed away after Indian flight EI-171 crashed in Ahmedabad. So who died? So Vijay Rupani was the ex-CM of Gujarat. Where was India's first underwater museum and artificial coral reef project recently launched? So in INS Guldar in Maharashtra. Which Bollywood actor is appointed by Maldives as its global tourism ambassador? Katrina Kaif. By what name first joint military exercise of the Special Forces of India and US Air Forces held in Baghpat? So this was the Tiger Claw exercise. Which Indian officer has been appointed as the first female aide-de-camp to the Indian governor? And this is important question. Correct answer है हमारा Manisha Padhi. Which former Indian captain has been recently inducted into the ICC Hall of the Fame? Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Next है हमारा, which Gram Panchayat has won the gold medal for digital innovation under the National E-Governance Award? So this is an important question. Correct answer हमारा है इसका Rohini Gram Panchayat of Maharashtra. RBI's monetary policy reduced the repo rate by 50 basis points. What is the new repo rate as of June? So as of June, the newest repo rate is around 5.5%. First train connecting Kashmir Valley with the rest of India, recently inaugurated by PM Narendra Modi, is Katra Srinagar Vande Bharat. The renowned economist recently appointed as the chairman of the PM's Economic Advisory Council was who? This is again an important question. Correct answer is Professor M. Mahindra Dev. Which two wetlands from Rajasthan were included in the Ramsar list to bring total number of sites to 91? Kitchen and Minar sites of Rajasthan. Which state recently approved 20% reservation in police recruitment for the former Agniveers? Again an important question. Correct answer is UP. Whom did RCB defeat to win their first IPL title? Punjab Kings. Who was elected as the president of 80th United Nations General Assembly? Annalena Baerbock. Which Indian Grandmaster defeated World Test Champion Magnus Carlsen in the prestigious Norway Chess 2025? So he was defeated by D. Kukesh. Recently taken over as the president of the Confederation of the Indian Industry. So this is Rajiv Memani. Miss World 2025 title, who won it? Which was held in Hyderabad. So Opal Suchata Chuangsiri of Thailand. On its 39th statehood day, which state has declared fourth fully literate state after Kerala, Tripura and Mizoram? So Himachal Pradesh was recently declared as a fully literate state. Fourth fully literate state. By what name has the Indian Postal Department recently launched the National Address Grid system to establish a digital address system? So this is by the name Dhruva. Next देखते हैं. Which Indian Navy vessel returned home after completing 8 months circumnavigation of the globe? Correct answer is INS Tarini. Which has become the fourth capital in northeast India to be connected to the national rail network? Aizawl, Mizoram. The Nepali mountaineer has broken his own record by climbing Mount Everest for 31st time. Kamerita Sherpa. Who has been recently appointed as the ambassador for the Karnataka Forest Department and Wildlife Conservation? Anil Kumble. Which city has DRDO recently inaugurated India's most advanced quantum tech research center? Important question है. Correct answer is New Delhi. Youngest mountain Indian mountaineer to climb the highest peak of all 7 continents. This is Vishwanath Kartikeya Padmanti. By what name India has announced the development of its next generation 2-seater electric trainer aircraft? Important question है. Correct answer है हमारा E-Hansa. Which city has establishment of the India's first AI Central Special Economic Zone? So Nava Raipur in Chhattisgarh. Which city of Karnataka have Tata and Airbus jointly announced the establishment of India's first private S-125 helicopter assembly plant? So this is going to be done in Kolar. Whom did China's Shi Fengli defeat to win the Malaysia Masters Badminton Tournament of 2025? Correct answer is Kidambi Shrikant. The state has announced Ankur initiative to promote urban development. Correct answer is Odisha. BCCI has appointed India's 37th Test captain to Shubman Gill. Next time. According to Niti Aayog report, which country has India surpassed to become India's 4th largest economy after USA, China and Germany? Japan. 75th Shirui Lily Festival was recently celebrated in Manipur. Important question है, ध्यान रखना. By what name has National Commission for Women launched a nationwide AI literacy mission in Bareilly to ensure women participation in the digital age? Yashoda AI. Which country has recently handed over the sovereignty of the strategically important Chagos RPI Lago in the Indian Ocean to Mauritius? So UK ने hand over किया recently. First Kannada writer to win the International Booker Prize for the year 2025 for her short story Hriday Deep, Heart Lamp, that is Banu Mushtaq. By what name has Indian Navy recently inducted a reconstructed ancient ship in Karwar, Karnataka? Correct answer is INSV Kaudinya. By what name US President Donald Trump recently unveiled the next generation space-based missile defense system? Important question है. Correct answer है हमारा Golden Dome system. Next is, which of India's leading green finance institution has received an excellent rating from the Department of Public Enterprise for the financial year 23-24? Correct answer is IREDA. Eradication of which disease India received a WHO certification at 78th World Health Assembly? Trachoma. New Chancellor of Germany is Friedrich Merz. Next है question number 193. First CISF officer to conquer Mount Everest is Geeta Samota. 13th state in the country to implement the Metropolis Act. An important question है ये. Correct answer is Madhya Pradesh. Minimum number of years of legal practice that Supreme Court has made mandatory for entry into the judicial service is 3 years. Important question again. Next is, first Khelo India beach game held at Goglu Beach, Diu. Which country has been included as 9th member of the new development bank established by the BRICS? Again an important question है. Correct answer, Algeria. India win the SAF Under 19 Championship 2025 title by defeating Bangladesh. By climbing which of the following world's highest peak the National Cadet Corps has achieved a significant milestone? Correct answer is Mount Everest. Who led the official Indian delegation at the inauguration ceremony of Pope Leo XIV in the Vatican City? Correct answer is Harivansh. Which has become the first state in the country to make robotics education mandatory? Kerala. Postal Department unveiled a postage stamp to commemorate 125th anniversary of which observatory? So this is Kodaikanal Solar Observatory. First state in the country to offer a jungle safari experience via Vistadome train in Uttarakhand. IIT Bombay announced the launch of first international campus in Japan with partnership with which university? Tohoku University. By what name a new bill has been proposed in America under which 5% tax will be levied on the money sent by the non-citizens? So the name of the act is One Big Beautiful Bill. Bihar government has renamed the city of Gaya as Gayaji. The grand religious festival Saraswati Pushkarlu Kumbh held once in 12 years was recently organized by Telangana. The state government has recently unveiled AI-powered virtual news anchor, Assam. Rajasthan, growing on the khejri tree, is known as the Kalpa Vriksha of the Thar Desert, has received a GI tag. What is the name of the pod जिसने ये award receive किया है? This is Sangri bean. The Sarap Chu, spanning 1585 square kilometers, has been declared India's largest conservation reserve. बहुत important question है. Correct answer is this is in Himachal Pradesh. Whereas project to develop India's first electronic waste eco park been launched, Holumbi Kala. 72nd World Pageant Hyderabad, World Pageant. Who was given the humanitarian award for philanthropic work? Sonu Sood. With whom has India launched a joint research initiative on marine pollution and green hydrogen? European Union. Which institute had developed an indigenous high-pressure nanoporous polymer membrane for desalinating seawater? Very important question this is. ठीक है, correct answer है हमारा DRDO. Who has recently become India's latest 86 grandmaster? Shri Hariyala. Which anniversary of merger with India will Sikkim celebrate on May 16, 2025? Correct answer है हमारा 50th anniversary. Which educational institution as India has recently announced the establishment of first overseas campus in Dubai? Correct answer हो जाएगा हमारा IIFT. In which stadium has Mumbai Cricket Association recently inaugurated stands named after Rohit Sharma, Sharad Pawar and Ajit Wadekar? Correct answer is Wankhede Stadium. What has United Nations projected India's estimated economic growth rate for the year 2025? So the estimated is 6.3%. The Rahat exercise by Indian Army and NDRF, it was recently conducted in Assam. India has surpassed which country to become the most preferred market for investment in India? Correct answer is Japan. GNU and Jamia Millia Islamia suspended academic agreement with which country? Correct answer is Turkey. Who won the most medal in the Khelo India Youth Games of 2025? Correct answer is Maharashtra. Scientist Mariangela Hungary of which country has received the World Food Prize for the year 2025? Important question है. Correct answer है हमारा Brazil. In which state India successfully tested the Bhargavastra system? So this was successfully tested in the state of Odisha. UP's first semiconductor unit will be built in Jewar, Noida. New chairman of UPSC is Ajay Kumar. World's first commercial e-methanol plant started in Kosovo in Denmark. Which Olympic medal has been given the honorary rank of Lieutenant Colonel in Territorial Army? Neeraj Chopra. How many cities in India has the chip-enabled biometric e-passport service been launched? तो recently अब 5 more places पे ये launch हुआ है. Total number of जो airports हैं ये हमारे 13 हैं. Okay. Next is Ayurveda Day will be celebrated on 23rd September. Who among the following is the woman of Indian origin who has been made foreign minister by the Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney? So correct answer is Mandeep Dhillon. Okay. Sorry, Anita Anand. Next is which neighboring country has India approved the financial assistance of $50 million? तो इंडिया ने अभी रिसेंटली अप्रूव किया है मालदीव्स को. Due to Sharia law, which country has banned chess? Afghanistan. Which state has adopted the policy of giving full exemption in property tax to active defense personnel? Correct answer है हमारा आंध्र प्रदेश. BrahMos missile production facility was recently inaugurated in Lucknow. ताप्ती बेसिन मेगा रिचार्ज प्रोजेक्ट अभी रिसेंटली लॉन्च किया था महाराष्ट्र एंड मध्य प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट ने. नेक्स्ट इज with whose collaboration has the UP government launched the UP Agri Jandiyai Pragya initiative to strengthen the economy? Correct answer is with the help of World Bank. Jagdeep Dhankar released the book Janta Ki Kahani Meri Atmakatha, The People's Story, My Autobiography, authored by the governor of which state? Correct answer is Haryana. What new name has the Jharkhand government recently given to Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee University? सो अभी जो नया नाम है दैट इज वीर बुद्धू भगत यूनिवर्सिटी. What percentage stake in Yes Bank have SBI and 7 other banks sold? 20%. In response to Operation Sindoor, under what name did Pakistan launch a campaign against India? Option C, that is Operation Bunyan ul Marsoos. Which country has recently launched the world's first national level cryptocurrency payment system? Correct answer is Bhutan. World's Land Bank Conference. Which country has been honored as the country champion? India. Under what name GRSE recently handed over the first indigenous anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft to the Indian Navy? Correct answer है हमारा अर्नाला. By what name will Roman Catholic Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost be known? So correct answer है हमारा Pope Leo 14th. Next है Indian cricketer who has announced his retirement from Test cricket, both A and B. Bengaluru-based AI startup has launched the Bulbul V2 text-to-speech model. Sarvam AI. Country that has unveiled a commemorative plaque at its embassy in New Delhi for Biju Patnaik contribution. Russia. India's rank in Human Development Report 130th. Two female officers who led the press conference for Operation Sindoor, Sofia Qureshi and Wing Commander Bhumika Singh. Under which operation India conducted an airstrike on 9 terrorist hideouts in Pakistan? Operation Sindoor. Which city Union Minister has approved as the establishment of off-campus center of NIFT? Important question है. Correct answer है हमारा Gift City, Gandhinagar. India has signed a historic free trade agreement with United Kingdom. 10th Chancellor of Germany is Friedrich Merz. Next is which state has announced the launch of Adi Shakti Mission for Women Empowerment and Yashwant Vidyarthi Yojana for students? Correct answer is Maharashtra. First Indian advocate to be honored with Medal of Honor award at the World Law Congress held in Dominica Republic, Bhuvan Ribu. The Bhakra water dispute between Punjab and Haryana, which was recently seen in news, pertains to the water sharing of River Satluj. Pulitzer Prize 2025 for Public Service. Important question है ये. Correct answer है हमारा Kavita Surana. Which state government recently launched the Pandit Lakhem Chand Kalakar Samajik Samman Yojana to provide financial assistance to senior citizens, senior artists? कौन से स्टेट की है ये? This of Haryana. Next is WHO included global network of age-friendly cities for its age-friendly policies. Kozhikode को ऐड किया गया है. First country in the world to develop genome-edited rice varieties, India. China won the Sudhiraman Cup for a record 14th time by defeating which country? So China has recently defeated South Korea. Election Commission recently announced the launch of a new app by integrating more than 40 existing apps is ECNet app. वर्ल्ड प्रेस फ्रीडम इंडेक्स में इंडिया का रैंक क्या है among 180 कंट्रीज? 151st रैंक है हमारे इंडिया का. नेक्स्ट इज which country has approved the sale of Hawkeye 360 technology to enhance India's maritime surveillance? America. First Wave Summit was held in Mumbai. Who has recently successfully tested the indigenous stratospheric airship platform from Shepwood in Madhya Pradesh? Important question है ये. Correct answer हो जाएगा हमारा DRDO. Jawans of which paramilitary forces have set a record for successfully ascending Mount Makalu? ITBP. 123rd member to join the International Solar Alliance is Angola. World Press Freedom Day पे which country historic newspaper La Presse has been honored by UNESCO with World Press Freedom Prize? So this is the newspaper of Nicaragua. Which city established the country's first foreign university center? Edu City recently been announced. So it was recently announced in Navi Mumbai. Under which operation CBI has taken action against an international cybercrime network involved in child sexual abuse material? Operation Hawk. Maharashtra government has successfully retrieved the prestigious sword of the founder of the Nagpur Bhosle dynasty from an auction in London. Who among the following was he? So he was Raghuji Bhosle, the one. Which municipal corporation had recently issued its first green municipal bond? Ghaziabad. Who was appointed as the head of the National Security Advisory Board? Alok Joshi. Japan has announced inclusion of which sport in the Asian Games to be held in Aichi and Nagoya prefectures in the year 2026? Correct answer हमारा cricket. India's first AI-powered real-time warning system. This has been launched by Madhya Pradesh. Okay, next is UN has launched Votan as a global platform for victims of terrorism, supported by which country? Correct answer है हमारा Spain. To which Sanskrit scholar and famous poet lyricist the President Draupadi Murmu represented the 58th Jnanpith Award? Jagat Guru Ram Bhadracharya and Gulzar. PM Modi inaugurated which of India's first deep water container transshipment port? So this is the Vizhinjam International Port. Which cricketer from Bihar has set record for debuting at IPL at the youngest age? Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Who has been appointed as the chairperson of Athletes Commission of the Indian Weightlifting Federation? Correct answer is Mirabai Chanu. First state to establish Senior Citizens Commission? Kerala. Mount Levotobi Laki volcano has been in news. It is located in Indonesia. Next देखते हैं. In which place Assam has the Union Cabinet recently approved construction of a brownfield ammonia urea complex that is named as Namrup 4? So correct answer is in Namrup. Which of the following countries is not included among the countries participating in the naval exercise Aikimei between India and the African countries? Important question है. Correct answer है Ghana. PM Modi recently laid the foundation stone of a new terminal building at the Maharaja Agrasen Airport situated in Haryana. Which country honored megastar Chiranjeevi with a Lifetime Achievement Award? Correct answer is Britain. AD Silk and Khasi Handloom मेघालय का है जिसको GI टैग मिला है. Highest individual score by an Indian in the IPL history? Correct answer is Abhishek Sharma. Where did CM of West Bengal Mamata Banerjee recently inaugurate the Jagannath temple? Correct answer is Digha. Which ancient book has recently been included by UNESCO in the Memory of the World Register? Bhagavad Gita and Bharat Muni Natya Shastra. First Mrs. Globe International 2025 was held in China. इसका टाइटल किसने जीता था? The title was won by Anuradha Garg of India. 172nd anniversary of first railway in the country was celebrated. Where was the first railway in India run? From Bori Bandar to Thane in Maharashtra. So what was the date? So it becomes important. So it ran from April 16, 1853. Which country has recorded its hottest year so far in the year 2024? Correct answer is Tanzania. 52nd Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gavai. Country's first train with ATM in train is Mumbai Manmad Panchavati Express. Whom has Punjab won the title of Hockey Senior Men's National Championship in 2025? So this is by defeating Madhya Pradesh. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh recently launched the first high-altitude atmospheric and climate research center, Himalayan City Center, Climate Center, and it was inaugurated in Nathotop, Udhampur. Which city in America announced to celebrate April 14 every year as the B.R. Ambedkar Day? New York. UP government has renamed the Zero Poverty Scheme after whom? So this has been renamed after B.R. Ambedkar. Who has recently become first state to implement sub-categorization of scheduled castes? Telangana. Gaj Singh has been announced as the official mascot for Khelo India Youth Games. कौन से स्टेट में ये खेलो इंडिया यूथ गेम्स हैज बीन अनाउंस्ड? बिहार. वर्ल्ड क्वांटम डे. Bangalore startup QPI AI has launched India's most powerful quantum computer so far. What is the name of the quantum computer? So the name of the quantum computer is QPIEI Indus. Next is the government of which state has declared the Banda Sagar forest area in Sagar district as the 25th century of the state, naming it B.R. Ambedkar Century in Madhya Pradesh. By what name was the fourth tri-service joint military exercise between India and United States conducted in Visakhapatnam? So this was the Malabar exercise. Okay, so sorry, not Malabar but Tiger Triumph. Which country has recently assumed the presidency of Interpol governing body? UAE. Mohan Bagan Supergiants defeat to win the International Super League Football 2024-25 title by defeating which team? So they won it by defeating Bangalore FC. Which former England fast bowler has been honoured with the knighthood for his service to cricket? This is James Anderson. World's largest peace conference, the Global Justice, Love and Peace Summit. It was organized where? So it was organized in Dubai. Which city has the central government recently announced the establishment of a world-class institution dedicated to the animation and gaming sector, and the Indian Creative Technology Institute in Mumbai? Constantine the Philosopher University has conferred an honorary degree honoris causa upon the President Draupadi Murmu. कौन से कंट्री में है this Constantine the Philosopher University? So this is in Slovakia. Which African country has become the first country to sign a country partnership framework with International Solar Alliance? This is Mauritius. 1000 kg class long range glide bomb that DRDO recently successfully test released from Sukhoi 30 Mk aircraft. So the name is Gaurav. Which state has topped the Panchayat Unnati Index released by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj? So this is Gujarat. India has approved the deal worth of 64,000 crore with France to purchase how many Rafale M fighter jets? So total number of 26. The Changi Airport of Singapore has been awarded the world's best airport for the 13th time. In which city is this in which city this Skytrax World Airport Award was held? So ये held हुए थे हमारे मैड्रिड में. In its first policy review for the new financial year, the RBI Monetary Policy Committee reduced the repo rate by 25 basis points. To what percentage? It has been reduced to 6%. First Indian to complete 13,000 run in T20Is. Important question है. Correct answer है हमारा इसका विराट कोहली. Which country has recently honored President Draupadi Murmu with the City of the Honor Award? Correct answer is Portugal. Next is, which country hosted the World Boxing Cup where Hitesh Gulia became the first Indian boxer to win a gold medal? This is in Brazil. In which country was Indian sand artist Sudarshan Patnaik recently awarded the Fred Darding Prize at the Sand World 2025? England. According to the recent data, which state has achieved the highest estimated economic growth 9.69 in the India for 2024-25? Tamil Nadu. What is the name of India's inaugural vertical lift railway sea bridge inaugurated by PM Narendra Modi connecting Mandapam to Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu? Correct answer is New Pamban Bridge. With which nation has India forged a landmark defense agreement marking their first instance of robust collaboration within their military domain? Correct answer is Sri Lanka. Which country recently bestowed its highest civilian honor, the Mitra Vibhushan, upon the Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Sri Lanka. Which renowned veteran Bollywood actor, celebrated for his patriotic cinematic contribution, passed away in Mumbai on 4th April at the age of 87? Manoj Kumar. What is India's current ranking in terms of artificial intelligence? And this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा यहाँ पे 10th rank. Which country has recently assumed the chairmanship of BIMSTEC for the next 2 years? Correct answer is Myanmar. Sorry, not Myanmar, Bangladesh. Now, the Rindia silk and Khasi handloom product of which state have been granted the GI tag? So these are the products of the state Meghalaya. By what name the 14th maritime bilateral exercise between India and Russia recently been concluded off the coast of Chennai and the Bay of Bengal? This is Indra 2025. Okay. Next is, which veteran Indian women hockey player recently announced her retirement from international hockey after a remarkable 15 years career? So the correct answer is Vandana Kataria. India recently celebrated the 75th anniversary of the establishment of its diplomatic relations with which country? Correct answer is China. Shombi Sharp Ghana has assumed the role of Deputy Executive Director at which organization, becoming the first African woman to hold this position, and this is an important question. Correct answer is Commonwealth. Which city in UP has received the GI tag for Thandai, Lal Peda, Lal Barka Mirch, Karonda, Shehnai, Tabla, mural painting and Munj craft? So this is in वाराणसी को ये GI tag यहाँ पे allocate किया गया है. Who has recently been appointed by central government as the private secretary to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Nidhi Tiwari is the correct answer. Next है, which global city has IIM Ahmedabad recently announced as the location for its first international campus? Dubai. What is the name of the operation recently launched by India in the earthquake-affected Myanmar? This is Operation Brahma. Who has recently been appointed to the advisory board of the Australia-India Relationship Center? Correct answer is Steve Waugh. Who has become the first Indian woman to secure a position in the top 10 of the Hurun Global Rich list of 2025? Correct answer is Roshni Nadar Malhotra. Which country has announced its inclusion in the new development bank established by the BRICS nation? Correct answer is Indonesia. Which Indian company has recently set a record for becoming world's most valuable steel company? So the correct answer is JSW Steel. Which Indian American scientists have been approved by the US Senate for appointment as the director of the National Institute of Health, NIH? So the correct answer is Jay Bhattacharya. Next is, who has been recently appointed as the new finance secretary by the central government succeeding Tuhin Kant Pandey? Correct answer is Ajay Seth. Next is, who has become the first Indian player to captain 3 different teams in the Indian Premier League? Shreyas Iyer. Now next is, sorry, not Shreyas Iyer, Ajinkya Rahane. Which prominent Hindi writer has been honored with India's highest literary award, 59 Gyanapith Award? This is Vinod Kumar Shukla. Next is, what is India's rank among 147 countries in the World Happiness Report? So correct answer is 118th, and Finland ने यहाँ पे टॉप किया. Christy Coventry has been elected as first female and African president of the International Olympic Committee. From which country does she hails? Important question है यहाँ पे. So she hails from Zimbabwe. The Purple Festival 2025 organized for person with disability. Where it was organized? So it was organized in Rashtrapati Bhavan, Delhi. Who has been awarded the Ramnath Goenka Award for Excellence in Journalism 2025? Correct answer is Nidulika Jha, Satyasundar Varik, Shahab Ali. All of the above has been awarded. Where was the Kabaddi World Cup 2025 organized? It was organized in England. Next is, under what name was the 23rd bilateral Navy exercise between India and France held in the Arabian Sea? It was Exercise Varun. Prime Minister of which country? Christopher Luxon recently visited India, New Zealand. Which former Indian cricket captain has been appointed as a Goodwill Ambassador of Vision 2020 India to fight blindness? This is Krishnamachari Shrikant. Which state government has recently signed an agreement with the Gates Foundation for AI and Development Initiative? Correct answer is Andhra Pradesh. Which NASA astronaut has returned safely to Earth after spending more than 9 months in space? So this is Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore, both A and B. Next is RBI has signed an agreement with which central bank with Russia for mutual transaction in local currencies? Correct answer is Mauritius. Which initiative has been launched by the Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting with the aim of providing funding and national recognition to startup in media and the entertainment sector? Correct answer is Wave X25. In which city has it been announced to start India's first PPP green waste processing plant under the Swachh Bharat Mission Urban? Correct answer is Indore. The first temple dedicated to whom was inaugurated in Bhiwandi, Maharashtra? So this is an important question. Correct answer is Bajirao I. Which state government has launched the Rajiv Yuva Vikasam scheme to promote the self-employment? So this has been launched by the Telangana government. Next is Delhi police station has started a squad by which name to prevent molestation? Correct answer is Shishtachar. Next is ISRO chairman V. Narayanan has inaugurated the Advanced Thermal Sciences Research Center in which IIT? In IIT Madras. Fit India which Bollywood actor has been named as Fit India icon by Union Sports Minister Mansukh Mandavia? Ayushman Khurrana. The Government of India has officially approved the Chandrayaan 5 mission in collaboration with which country's agency JAXA? So, Japan. Who won the title of 15th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship? So, it was won by Jharkhand. Next is the 12th Joint Military Exercise under what name has been conducted between India and Kyrgyzstan, was held in Kyrgyzstan. So this was the Khanjar exercise. Next is where was the multilateral naval war exercise Sea Dragon 25 of 5 countries including India hosted by America, where it was organized? So it was organized in Guam, that is in Western Pacific Ocean. Who has been appointed by Delhi Capitals as their new captain for IPL? Akshar Patel. Next is who has recently been appointed the brand ambassador of menstrual hygiene brand Narika? Correct answer is Saina Nehwal. London-based central banking has awarded the Digital Transformation Award 2025 to RBI for which digital initiative? So the name of initiative was Flow and Table. Who has awarded Shubman Gill and Alana King with Men's and Women's Player of the Month award respectively for the month of February 2025? Correct answer है हमारा ICC. By what name has Google launched lightweight OpenAI for smartphones and laptop? So the correct answer is Gemma 3. Which country has recently honored Prime Minister Narendra Modi with its highest Grand Commander of the Order of the Star and the Key of the Indian Ocean? Important है काफी ये. Correct answer है हमारा Mauritius. PM Narendra Modi recently attended the National Day celebration of which country as the chief guest? This is Mauritius only. Next है हमारा where was the 4th bilateral exercise Bongo Sagar held recently between Indian Navy and Bangladesh Navy? So it was in Bay of Bengal. Which mission has been launched by the central government to preserve manuscript on 135th Foundation Day of the National Archives of India? So this is Gyan Bharatam mission. According to the SIPRI report, what is the position of India in the list of countries importing arms in the year 2020 to 24? So the correct answer is second. And first की अगर बात करूं तो Ukraine is the first rank in the arms import. Which telescope has recently been launched by NASA to map the cosmic glow of the universe? Correct answer है हमारा यहाँ पे Sphere X. The Assam government has announced to launch its own satellite by which name? So this is the Assam Sat. Next, India has won the ICC Champions Trophy title for the 3rd time by defending which country by 4 wickets in Dubai? So New Zealand. Which national park of Madhya Pradesh has been declared as the 9th tiger reserve of the state and 58th tiger reserve of the country by the central government? This is the Madhav National Park. Next is which film has won the best film in the 25th IFA award held in Jaipur? So the correct answer is Lapata Ladies. According to recently released data of IQ Air, which is the most polluted city in the world, this is Purnihat in Meghalaya, that is India. Next is, which bank has launched a collateral-free digital SME loan for women entrepreneurs called Asmita? And this is an important question. Correct answer is SBI. Karnataka government has changed the name of Bangalore City University to which name? So, Dr. Manmohan Singh Bangalore City University. Next is, India has signed an agreement with which country to purchase 1000 horsepower engines for T-72 battle tanks? Russia. Next is, LIC is the third strongest insurance brand in the world. This is according to which report? So the name of the report is Brand Finance Insurance 100. Next is, according to the wealth report, what is the position of India in the global wealth ranking? So the rank of India in the global wealth ranking is 4th. Ministry of Electronics and IT has launched an initiative by what name to promote AI innovations in India? Name of the initiative is AI Kosh. Which state government has launched an app called RISE to improve routine immunization of the children? This has been launched by the Uttar Pradesh government. Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently inaugurated the world's largest wildlife rescue, rehabilitation and conservation center, Vantara. So it has been inaugurated in Jamnagar, Gujarat. PM Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of the National Referral Center for Wildlife, and this is an important question, and this is inaugurated in New Pipalya in Junagadh, Gujarat. To whom has the central government recently given the status of Navratna company? So recently, this is IRCTC and IRFC. Vidarbha defeated whom to win the Ranji Trophy cricket title for the third time? So Vidarbha recently defeated Kerala. Which film won the best award at the 97th Oscar Award ceremony? This is the Anora. Okay, Anora is the correct answer. Next is, where was India's first World Peace Center inaugurated recently under the guidance of Acharya Lokesh? So the first World Peace Center has been inaugurated in Gurugram. Okay. Next देखते हैं. Next time हमारा, which language has been legally declared as the official language of America for the first time after 248 years of independence? English. Who has recently taken charge as the 11th chairman of the SEBI? This is Tuhin Kant Pandey. Next है हमारा, recently after Kolkata, at which airport the second Udan Yatri Cafe has been opened? Chennai. Which country has launched the Green Transition Alliance India to advance sustainable energy solutions in partnership with India? Correct answer है हमारा Denmark. Which Kannada writer short story collection Heart Lamp has been nominated for the International Booker Prize? Bano Mushtaq. Which public sector has received the ISSO 22, this number is there, certification from the British Standard Institution, and this is an important question. Correct answer is Bank of Baroda. Recently, in collaboration with whom, Indian Railways has launched India's first Hyperloop test track. So this was recently launched by the IIT Madras. Indian scientists have achieved a historical breakthrough by creating the first detailed geological map of the moon's south pole using the data from the Chandrayaan mission. कौन से चंद्रयान मिशन का ये डेटा था? So Chandrayaan 3 mission. Who has become the highest rated Indian bank in S&P Global Corporate Sustainability Assessment? So this is Yes Bank. Next, new Chancellor of Germany. This is Friedrich Merz. Who has been appointed as the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister? This is again an important question. Correct answer है हमारा Shaktikant Das. Which state forest project has been recently awarded the Scotch Award? So Nagaland का ये forest project है. Next is, which country has launched the Blue Visa, a 10-year residence permit for international citizens who contribute to the environmental protection? The correct answer to this question is UAE. Which biologist from Assam has been included in the Time Woman of the Year 2025 list for saving one of the world's most endangered cranes? This is Purnima Devi Burma. Next is question number 413. Who has recently taken charge as the 9th Director of the US Federal Bureau of Investigation? Kash Patel. Next है, FBI का 9th Director is Tulsi Gabbard. नेक्स्ट, सॉरी नॉट तुलसी कबाड़, काश पटेल। तुलसी कबाड़ मेरे ख्याल से आई एम कंफ्यूजिंग इट। आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना मुझे तुलसी कबाड़ को क्या अपॉइंट किया गया था रिसेंटली। विच लीडिंग IT कंपनी हैज लॉन्च द वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट क्वांटम चिप Majorana? This is Microsoft. In which state for the first time budget 2025-26 was presented digitally through the National E-Vidhan application? This is again an important question. Correct answer आपका गुजरात। Which state in India has the highest population of vulture? Madhya Pradesh. Who has recently taken charge as 26th Chief Commissioner of India? This is Gyanesh Kumar. Next है, recently Elon Musk has launched the world's smartest AI chatbot by which name? So this is Grok 3. Next है, in which zoo in India's first biobank and animal museum has been established? This is the Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park. Which Bengaluru-based startup has become the first Indian private company to launch a commercial satellite constellation called Firefly with the SpaceX rocket? This is Pixar. Where was the 6th joint military exercise Dharma Guardian held between India and Japan? In Mount Fuji, in Japan only. Next is, which veteran filmmaker has been honored with the IFA award? Correct answer is Rakesh Roshan. The central government has issued a commemorative coin of 100 rupees on 100th birth anniversary of which playback singer? Correct answer is Muhammad Rafi. The 12th Government Summit of 2025 was held in Dubai. World's largest Jhumar dance, organized recently, has registered its name in the Guinness World Record. So, where was this dance organized? So, this Jhumar dance was organized in Guwahati, Assam. Third Kashi Tamil Samagam in Varanasi. Who hosted this third Kashi Tamil Samagam of 2025? So, it was hosted by Banaras Hindu University. Where was the joint military exercise Cyclone 2025 held recently between India and Egypt? So this was recently held in Rajasthan. Next is, which state was given the status of state theme for the year 2025 in the 38th Surajkund International Crafts Fair held in Faridabad? So this was Odisha and Madhya Pradesh. Under what name 13th India-Maldives joint military exercise concluded recently in Mafilfushi, Maldives? So the name of the exercise is Ekuwani. Okay. Now, next is, where was Asia's largest air show and defense expo 15th Aero India 2025 organized? In Bangalore. Who has been recently appointed as the new captain of Royal Challengers Bangalore? Rajat Patidar. Next is, who has been appointed by the ICC as the ICC brand ambassador of the Champions Trophy 25? So Shikhar Dhawan, Sarfaraz Ahmed, Shane Watson and Team Saudi, all of these. What is the new name given by America to the Gulf of Mexico? The name is Gulf of America. With whom has ISRO designed an indigenous semiconductor chip for space application? So this is designed with IIT Madras. In which city of France, PM Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron jointly inaugurated the Indian consulate? This was in Marseille. Which two countries did Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit in Feb 2025? So these two countries were France and America. What percentage of import duty has been imposed by US President Donald Trump on steel and aluminum imported into the US? Correct answer is 25%. PETA India has unveiled Asia's first life-size animatronic elephant in Bengaluru. Under what name? So, the name of the elephant here is Eli. What is rank of India among 139 countries in recently released World Bank Logistics Performance Index? So, the current rank of India is 42nd था 2023 के रैंकिंग्स में। अगर मैं 24 की बात करूं तो वो रैंकिंग आप याद रख लेना 39th रैंक है। लोकसभा स्पीकर ओम बिरला expanded the translation service in parliament to how many new languages in addition to the earlier 10 languages? So this is 6. In which aims India's first indigenous automated biomedical waste treatment plant name? Srishanam has been installed. So this has been installed in AIMS, New Delhi. Next is, according to recently released report by Transparency International, what is rank of India among 180 countries in the Corruption Perception Index? Correct answer है हमारा 96th. Under whose chairmanship was the Summit for Action on Artificial Intelligence 2025 held in Paris recently? So this was under Narendra Modi and Emmanuel Macron. BIMSTEC Youth Summit 2025 held in Gandhinagar. Reliance Consumer has launched the sports drink spinner in collaboration with which legendary cricketer? So this was in collaboration with Muthaiya Muralidharan. India has set up a dedicated desk to promote trade and investment with the European Free Trade Association, that is EFTA. Which are the countries included in the EFTA? So the name of the countries are Switzerland, Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein. HAL has renamed its flagship trainer aircraft Hindustan Jet Trainer as what? So these have been renamed to Yashas. Next is, according to the Stanford AI Index, what is the position of India in the world in terms of development of artificial intelligence? So according to this report, rank of India is 3rd. Henley Passport Index 2025, what is the position of India? So according to this, the rank of India is currently, this is 80th. Recently, scientists of which country has created first kangaroo embryo using the in vitro fertilization? Australia. Which South American country has recently announced its withdrawal from China Belt and Road Initiative? This is Panama. What is rank of India in the Global Lead Green Building Ranking 2024 released by US Green Building Council? So this is none other than 3rd rank. Ministry of Skill and Development has launched a new initiative, Swalambini, focused on women entrepreneurship in the northeastern states of Assam, Meghalaya and Mizoram. ठीक है, तो Ministry of Skills and Development ने किसके साथ collaboration यहाँ पे किया है? So the collaboration has been made with Niti Aayog. Who has become the 4th country in the world to install 100 gigawatt solar capacity after China, USA and Germany? This is India. RBI has cut repo rate by 25 basis points for the first time in nearly 5 years to stimulate the sluggish economy, bringing it down to 6.25%. Which two countries have recently announced their withdrawal from the United Nations Human Rights Commission? This is America and Israel. Indian Army has renamed its Eastern Command headquarters Fort Williams, located in Kolkata, as Vijayadurg. After America, which country has announced its separation from the WHO? This is Argentina. Next is, North India's first green hydrogen plant will be established where? And this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा दबोहता, हिमाचल प्रदेश. Next is, Chaman Arora has been awarded the Sahitya Academy Award 2024 for his book Ikhod Ashwasthama, which is written in the Dogri language. R. Pragyananda defeated which world champion to win Tata Steel Chess Masters 2025 title? D. Gukesh. India has defeated which country to win the ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup 2025 title for the 2nd consecutive time? So India has recently defeated South Africa. Where has the Central Zoo Authority recently approved setting up India's first white tiger breeding center? So this will be established in Rewa, Madhya Pradesh. Which of the following is included in the 4 new Ramsar wetland in India added by the Ministry of Environment? This is Udva Lake, Sarkottai and Tirthangal of Tamil Nadu, Thechupalri of Sikkim. So all of these have been included. Which state government has announced to open country's first AI university? Maharashtra. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in the Mahakumbhabhishekam ceremony of Sri Sanatan Dharma Alyala Murugan temple established in which city of Indonesia? So this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा Jakarta. Who has been awarded the Polly Umrigar Award by BCCI in the women's and the men's category for the year 23-24? So this was awarded to Smriti Mandhana and Jasprit Bumrah. US President Donald Trump has issued an executive order to impose high tariffs on imports from which country? So the Trump has ordered to impose tariffs on Mexico, Canada and China. While presenting the general budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman exempted how much annual income from income tax? So this was 12.7 lakh 12 lakhs तो इन जनरल है एंड 75 lakhs जो डिडक्शन मिलता है वो इसमें इंक्लूडेड है. Under what name was the Indian Navy largest biennial maritime exercise held in Indian Ocean recently? So this was Tropics 25. Who has been recently announced to be honored by BCCI with Lifetime Achievement Award? So it has been awarded to Sachin Tendulkar. Railway Ministry has launched a super app by what name to integrate many railway services on a single platform? This is Swarail app. Next is which country has started the first clinical trial of vaccine for Ebola virus in collaboration with WHO? So this is Uganda. Who has been selected by NASA as the pilot for the Axiom 4 mission? Along with this, he will also be the first Indian to go to ISS. This is Shubhanshu Shukla. Who has recently set the record for longest spacewalk? This is Oleg Kononenko. Next देखते हैं. Sorry, not Oleg Kononenko, Sunita Williams. Which state has launched India's first WhatsApp-based governance platform Man Mitra to provide government services? Andhra Pradesh. Which village of Kutch district has been declared by Gujarat government as the state's first biodiversity heritage? This is Guneri. Which state has recently launched the Viksit Gram scheme for rural development? This is Odisha. In which state was a tableau called Mahakumbh on the Path of Duty taken out on Republic Day? Obviously, Uttar Pradesh. Next is, which country team has won the first Kho-Kho World Cup? India. Which country has recently become new partner country of BRICS? Correct answer is Nigeria. Rajnath Singh recently launched which battlefield surveillance system indigenously developed by the Indian Army and the BEL in New Delhi? So this is none other than Sanjay. Country's AI company DeepSeek has challenged US dominance by introducing powerful AI chat model at low cost. So this is China. This has been recently launched by the China. Odisha Warrior won the first title of Women's Hockey India League 2025 by defeating the PST Winners Hockey Club. Which two cities are to be included in the global list of wetlands? This is none other than Indore and Udaipur. Which has become the first state in independent India to implement the UCC? Uttarakhand. Who has been selected as the ICC Cricketer of the Year 2024? This is Jasprit Bumrah. Next, ICC Women's Cricketer of the Year for the year 2024 has been given to Amelie Kerr of New Zealand. Next, the first Indian fintech platform to launch the beta version of digital currency e-wallet in the partnership with RBI. So this is CRED. Which navigation satellite did ISRO successfully launch through GSLV F-15 rocket as a part of historic 100th launch from Sriharikota? And this is a pretty important question. Correct answer is NVS-02. Under which name Indian Army recently conducted its biggest war exercise? So this was Devil Strike. Which has become the country's first fully literate administrative unit under the literacy program Ulhas. Administrative unit की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे. So the administrative unit is Ladakh. Who among the following has not been awarded the Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award of 2024? So it has not been given to Rohit Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah. इसके अलावा all the options are correct. Who has been entrusted with the hosting of 28th Conference of the Speakers and Presiding Officer of the Commonwealth Parliamentarians recently? So this is India. P-70 frigates class ship has been dedicated to the nation by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Mumbai. कौन सी यहाँ पे frigates were dedicated to India? So these frigates are all of the above. Okay. Next देखते हैं. Singapore President Thamaran Shangamutram has recently conferred his honorary citizenship on which Indian? It is again an important question. So correct answer is Tarun Das. Which Pakistani citizen has been awarded the Life Saving Award for Humanity and Bravery during Hajj 2024? Correct answer is Ashif Bashir. Prabowo Subianto, the chief guest of India's 76th Republic Day celebration, is the President of Indonesia. Which veteran director and writer of Indian cinema has been honored with the Padampani Lifetime Achievement Award? Correct answer is Sai Punjabe. ICC Player of the Month for the month of December is Jasprit Bumrah and Annabella Sutherland. The annual bull taming sport Avaniyapuram Jallikattu was recently held in which state during the Pongal festival? So this was held in Tamil Nadu. Which indigenously developed third generation anti-tank fire and forget missile was recently tested by DRDO? Nag Mark II. Recently, who take over the chief of the ISRO and secretary of the Department of Space? This is V. Narayanan. Which famous filmmaker has been recently honored with the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award by the West Bengal Film Journalist Association? So this is Aparna Sen. In which city was the National Turmeric Board inaugurated by the Union Minister? Not Piyush Goyal, but Home Minister Amit Shah ने inaugurate किया था. This was in Nizamabad, Telangana. PM Modi has recently inaugurated a state-of-the-art road tunnel by which name on the Srinagar-Leh National Highway to facilitate road traffic throughout the year in the Ladakh region. So this is the Sonmarg or the Zemo tunnel. Which of the following is the venue for the world's largest spiritual and cultural gathering, Mahakumbh, with a total of 5 baths, or Prayagraj? Easy है. Captain of Punjab Kings, Shreyas Iyer, who has registered his name after jumping from the height of 13,000 feet in Bangkok, making a world record. This is none other than Anamika Sharma. India has become the fourth country in the world to successfully do the space docking. Who has been declared the world's best male athlete in javelin throw 2024 by the American magazine Track and Field News? This is Neeraj Chopra. Who has designed the Himkavach multi-layer clothing system suitable for Indian Army for the extreme cold weather? This has been launched by DRDO Pune. According to Energy Ministry, India recorded how much high renewable energy capacity addition in 2024, which is 113% more than the 13.75 gigawatt recorded in 2025. So how much increase was there? So 30 gigawatts. Union Ministry Sarbananda Sonowal launched the National River Traffic and Navigation System. Where was it launched? So it was launched in Kaziranga, Assam. South India's first infectious disease research and diagnostic laboratory has been established by ICMR in Bengaluru. How many people, including Trinidad and Tobago President Christina Carla Kangalu, were recently awarded the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award 2025 by President Draupadi Murmu? So a total of 27 people were awarded. By which name FM channel has been launched by Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath for Mahakumbh 2025? So this is Kumbhavani. Which state government has recently launched the Nodi Bandhan scheme? So this was recently launched by the state of West Bengal. Theme of 18th Pravasi Bharatiya Convention held in Bhubaneswar was Diaspora's contribution to the Viksit Bharat. Next one. Which famous beach of Kerala has been awarded the prestigious Blue Flag certification by Denmark's foundation FEE? So this is the Kappad and Chal beaches in Kerala. Okay. Now next देखते हैं. According to the United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospect Report, India's economy will grow at a rate of what percent? So India's economy will grow at a rate of 6.6%. On Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, under which name did Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently flag off the state-of-the-art tourist train for Indians living abroad? So the name of the train is Pravasi Bharatiya Express. The 6th Scorpion class submarine of Project P-75 Vaghshir has been handed over to the Navy by Mazgaon Dock. Which of the following are the other 5 submarines of P-75? So these are Kalvari, Khanderi, Karanj, Vela and Vageet. Where did PM Modi lay the foundation stone of India's first green hydrogen hub? So this was in Vishakhapatnam. Next is, who has been recently appointed as the chairman of the 9-member Athletics Commission of the Athletics Federation of India? So the correct answer is Anju Bobby George. Madhya Pradesh government has launched a scheme under which name for free army, police and paramilitary training to the youth of the state? So this is PART scheme. A forest fire in which US state has burnt a large part of the city of Los Angeles to ashes. So these forest fires were in California. According to NSO, India's gross domestic product is estimated to grow at which rate in financial year 24-25? So the estimated rate of growth is expected to be 6.4%. To take the country's international investigation to a new level, Union Minister Amit Shah has recently launched a portal by which name? So this is the Bharat Poll. Next देखते हैं, who has recently been elected unopposed as the president of Athletics Federation of India? Important question है. Correct answer is Bahadur Singh Sagu. Which country has recently become 11th full member of BRICS? Indonesia. AI-powered pulse diagnostic device has been recognized by the CDSO. By what name? India's first Ayurvedic medicinal device. This is the Nadi Tarangini. Who has recently taken over the chairman of the National Human Rights Commission? So the correct answer to this question is Rama Subramanian. Which state signed a 3-year sponsorship agreement of 15 crore to promote the indigenous sport Kho-Kho in the country? Correct answer is Odisha. In which state Central Fisheries Department recently launched India's first organic fish cluster? Sikkim. Which IIT has recently launched Asia's largest shallow wave basin research facility? So it was currently launched by IIT Madras. PM Modi has recently inaugurated the newly formed 69th Railway Division as Jammu. Australia recently won the Border Gavaskar Trophy by defeating India 3-1, who has been awarded as the Player of the Series award. And this is an important question. पूछ सकते हैं क्योंकि the trophy is very much famous. अब correct answer is Jasprit Bumrah. After inauguration of Magenta Line of Delhi Metro, PM Narendra Modi, India has become the country with dash largest metro rail network in the world. So India has become the third largest metro network. The rare branded royal butterfly has been seen in Sifajila Wildlife Sanctuary of which state? So this is in Tripura. Under whose chairmanship central government constituted an 18-member committee to revise the base year of wholesale price index from 2012 to 2022-23, and this is very much important. Correct answer is Ramesh Chand. Okay, next is, according to Reuters, which is the most polluted city in the world? The most polluted city in the world is Hanoi, Vietnam. Name the mascot of Kho-Kho World Cup 2025. This was Tejas and Star. Next is UNFCCC 4th Biennial Update Report. By what percentage between the year 2005 and 2020 India's GDP emission intensity has decreased? So by 36%. Who has been appointed as the Secretary General of the ASSOCHAM? Correct answer to this question is Manish Singhal. Which country is in the grip of infection of mysterious virus HMPV? This is an important question. ये पूछ सकते हैं आपसे. Correct answer is China. Which 5 countries has recently started their 2-year term as the temporary member of the United Nations Security Council? So this is Pakistan, Denmark, Greece, Panama, Somalia. Okay. Next is India Educationist has honored with the title of Dasho by Bhutan King Jigme Khesar Namgyal in the 117th National Day celebration. Which Indian educationist को ये award मिला है? So he is Arun Kapoor. PM inaugurated the Parvati Kalisin Chambal Eastern Rajasthan Canal project. Which state along with Rajasthan will benefit from this project? So the state which is going to get benefit of this scheme is Madhya Pradesh. Banglar Bari housing scheme launched by West Bengal. Indian Army recently unveiled the AI Incubation Center for Future Warfare, where it has been inaugurated. सो ये इनॉग्रेट हुआ है बेंगलुरु में। Which Indian American has recently won the title of Miss India USA? So the correct answer is Kathleen Sandra Neal. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Kho-Kho Federation of India? Correct answer is Salman Khan. HarperCollins announced the publication of the autobiography of the famous Indian para-athlete by the name of Bring It On, The Incredible Story of My Life. So this is based on the story of Deepa Malik. India has partnered with which country to develop the world's largest museum, Yug Yugin Bharatiya Rashtriya Sangrahalaya? With France. National Tansin Samman 2023 at 100th Tansin Music Festival recently held at Gwalior. किसको मिला ये award? So this has been given to Pandit Swapna Chaudhary. Next is under whose chairmanship has the central government constituted a GPC to consider constitutional amendment bill related to one nation, one election, and this is important. ठीक है? So the correct answer to this question is Bharotari Mehtab, BJP MP. The naval exercise Srinex was conducted at Vishakhapatnam. This is an exercise between Sri Lanka and India. Udupi Cochin Shipyard recently supplied 300 TDW general cargo vessel carrying goods to which country? So to Norway. Who has been assigned the hosting of World's Para-Athletics Championship 2025? India. India State of Forest Report 2023 के according how many kilometer squares has the forest and tree area increased in the country? So it has been increased to 1445. With which theme was the first World Meditation Day celebrated recently? So this was Meditation for Global Peace and Harmony. Which country has recently honored PM Narendra Modi with its highest honor, the Order of Mubarak Al-Kabir? So this was given by Kuwait. To whom has the South Indian Education Society awarded the Shri Chandrasekhara Saraswati National Excellence Award for Public Leadership? So this was given to S. Jaishankar, the Foreign Minister. India defeated whom to win the first under-19 Women's Cricket Asia Cup 2024 title? So this is an important question. Correct answer is Bangladesh. In which city recently India's first digital museum dedicated to Jainism, Abhay Prabhavan, has been opened for the general public? So this has been opened in Pune. Which state has been included in the popular global destination for the year 2025 by the American newspaper Wall Street Journal? This is in Madhya Pradesh. Which 17-year-old student from Mumbai has created history by becoming the youngest woman in the world by climbing the highest peak of all the continents? Kamya Kartikeyan. Which country has officially recognized bald eagle as its national bird? America. On the 100th birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the Prime Minister has laid the foundation stone of the country's first river linking project on which river in Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh? Correct answer to this question is Ken-Betwa. In which district of Madhya Pradesh Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently inaugurated the world's largest floating solar project on the Narmada river in the Omkareshwar? So the correct answer is Khandwa. Who was the father of economic reform in India and the 14th Prime Minister of the country who died in Delhi? Dr. Manmohan Singh. On the banks of which river in Ladakh the Indian Army recently unveiled the statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj at an altitude of 14,300 feet? So this is on the Pangong Lake. Who has recently been awarded the honorary membership of the Melbourne Cricket Club? Sachin Tendulkar. Who has recently been appointed as a member of the newly formed Athletics Commission by the World Boxing Federation? Correct answer is Lavlina Borgohain. Haryana Steelers defeated whom to win the Pro Kabaddi League title for the first time? Correct answer to this question is Patna Pirates. By which rocket ISRO has recently successfully launched the SpaceX mission from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota? Correct answer is PSLV C-60. West Bengal defeated whom to win the Santosh Trophy National Football Championship of 2024? Correct answer is Kerala. Which Indian state has become the first to adopt the green GDP model? Chhattisgarh. Country's first sea glass bridge has been inaugurated recently in Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu. Next is, which country has recently announced to prepare the mRNA vaccine against cancer, which is being considered the biggest discovery of the century? Russia. Which legendary Indian spinner has retired from the international cricket? Ravichandran Ashwin. Under what name has the Union Science and Tech Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh launched India's first indigenous anti-insect bodysuit? So this was launched by the name of Kisan Kavach. Next is, who has recently become the 105th country to join the International Solar Alliance? This is Moldova. KK Birla Foundation has announced to honor Surya Bala with the 34th Vyas Samman for which novel? Correct answer is Kaun Desh Ko Vasi, Venu Ki Diary. The Minister of State for Defence, Sanjay Seth, launched the indigenous survey ship by which name at the Naval Dockyard in Visakhapatnam? Correct answer is INS Nirdeshak. By defeating which country India has won the Women's Junior Asia Cup Hockey 2024 title? So by defeating China. Which great tabla player of the world awarded with the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan died at the age of 73 in San Francisco, America? This is Zakir Hussain. In which city did Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar inaugurate country's first state-of-the-art geosciences museum? So this was inaugurated recently in Gwalior. ICMR established the country's first diabetes biobank in Chennai. Next is, under what name was the fourth joint military exercise between India and Myanmar held in the Bentong camp in Malaysia? So the correct answer is Harimu Shakti. India has become the second largest exporter of smartphone in the world. Which of the following has successfully tested solid fuel ducted ramjet technology to increase the range of air-to-air missile in Chandipur, Odisha? So this was done by DRDO, Pune. Next is, which actress has been honored with the 29th International Kerala Film Festival in Thiruvananthapuram recently? Correct answer is Shabana Azmi. World's athletics has included the artifacts of competitions of which Indian Olympic medal winning athlete in the World Athletic Heritage Collection? So this was none other than Neeraj Chopra. At which place the trilateral air exercise Desert Night was concluded with participation of India, France and United Arab Emirates? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Arabian Sea. Next is, where did the 16th United Nations Conference on Desertification Prevention COP16 held? So this was held in Riyadh. Now next is, where was the foundation stone of country's first free child cancer hospital laid recently? So this is an important question. Correct answer is Patna. Where did Union Steel Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy recently unveiled India's first green steel taxonomy? So this was released in New Delhi. Next is, who has topped the list of world's most powerful women released recently by Forbes? So this was topped by Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Commission. Next is, who has been chosen as the Person of the Year in 2024 by the Time magazine? So the name is Donald Trump. Next is, which person of Indian origin has been appointed as the director of the FBI? Kash Patel. Who has won the women's single title in the Syed Modi badminton tournament of 2024? So this is PV Sindhu. Next है हमारा, recently the central government has given the status of 57 tiger reserve of India and 8th tiger reserve of the state to Ratapani, which is located in Madhya Pradesh. ISRO successfully launched the with satellite of European Space Agency through PSLV C-59 rocket from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. So this is none other than Proba 3. Next है, In which Indian city Google has announced to set up world's 5th advanced engineering safety center recently? So this is going to be opened in Hyderabad. India's first Hyperloop test track is being built in IIT Madras. Under what name Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has launched a DTH channel by which name for the Indian Sign Language in New Delhi? So this is PME Vidya. In which state the central government and the Asian Development Bank have signed a loan agreement of $5 million for the climate-friendly water harvesting project? This is Meghalaya. Under what name recently the first indigenous antibiotic drug has been launched in India, which is 8 to 10 times more effective than azithromycin? So this is naphthromycin. United Nations General Assembly has passed a resolution to celebrate which day on 21st December every year? So this is the World Meditation Day. Where was the Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav organized recently? So it was organized in New Delhi. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has launched the Indian Navy missile frigate warship in Russia by which name? So this is INS Tushil. Which of the following words have been chosen by Merriam-Webster as the word of the year 2024? This is the word polarization. Who has recently created history by becoming the first Indian woman to be nominated for Best Direction at the Golden Globe Award? This is Payal Kapadia. Next is, which IIT has released the most detailed 3D high-resolution image of the brain of the world's first fetus named Dharini? This is an important question. Correct answer is IIT Madras. Which Indian American lawyer has been nominated by Donald Trump as the Assistant Attorney General? So this is Harmeet Kaur. Google has launched the world's fastest quantum computer chip under the name Willow. Next is, which country has been given the status of theme country in the 30th Kolkata International Film Festival? So this is France. Who has taken the charge as the 26th Governor of the Reserve Bank of India? This is Sanjay Malhotra. Next is, in which city a Guinness World Record was created collectively by reciting the verses of Bhagavad Gita on Gita Jayanti? And this is an important question. Correct answer is Bhopal. Who has created history by becoming the youngest world champion in the World Chess Championship held in Singapore? So the correct answer is D. Gupesh. Which village of Bastar district of Chhattisgarh had recently been selected as the best tourist village by the United Nations World Tourism Organization? So it is Gudmaras. No, it is not Gudmaras but Dudhmaras. Okay, this is the correct. वो option गड़बड़ दिया हुआ इन्होंने. So let us see the next question. Who has been recently appointed as the sports ambassador of Dubai Sports Council? This is Harbhajan Singh as well as Sania Mirza. The central government has recently notified Guru Ghasidas Tamor Pingla as the 56th tiger reserve of the country. In which state it is located? In Chhattisgarh. Which country has officially launched the Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty during the recently concluded G20 summit in Rio de Janeiro? So this initiative was launched by Brazil. Who has taken charge as the 16th Prime Minister of Sri Lanka? So this is Anura Kumar Disyanke. And this is an important question. No, this is the correct answer is Harini Jayasuriya. Who has been appointed as the new CAG of India by the central government? K. Sanjay Murthy is the correct answer. Who has been recently awarded Indira Gandhi Peace Prize of 2023? So this is Daniel Berenbaum and Ali Abu Awad. Next is, which Indian origin Punjabi rapper from Canada has been appointed as the global brand ambassador of climate advisor by the United Nations? This is Shubneet Singh. What is the rank of India in the Climate Change Performance Index released during the United Nations Climate Conference COP29 held in Baku, Azerbaijan? This is a very important question. Correct answer है 10th rank. Indian women's hockey team defeated which country in the final of the Asian Champions Trophy held in Rajgir to win the title for the third time. So India defeated China. Which country was named as the country of focus at the 55th International Film Festival in Goa? Correct answer is Australia. Next हमारा, which country was declared as the partner country for the 25th Hornbill Festival held in Kisama, Nagaland? So this was, the partner country was Japan as well as Wales. Rafael Nadal has recently retired from the professional tennis. Which country he belongs to? So he is the tennis player of Spain. PM Narendra Modi addressed the parliament of which South American country? This is an important question. Correct answer is Guyana. Guyana's President Irfan Ali honored India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi with which of its highest honor during the India CARICOM summit in Georgetown? So the correct answer to this question is the Order of Excellence. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh recently launched the first indigenous antibiotic drug for drug-resistant infection called nephtromycin in New Delhi. For which of the following? So this was for pneumonia. Which actor has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Arunachal Rang Mahotsav of 2024? So this is Pankaj Tripathi. According to the recently released report of Boston Consulting Group, India is at what position globally in artificial intelligence readiness? So this is 10th rank. Mahayukti Alliance has regained power in Maharashtra Assembly elections by winning 228 seats. And this is in recently released Jharkhand Assembly, the ruling India Alliance has succeeded in forming the government for the second consecutive time. The first time winning 112 सीट्स. तो ये उतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, बट करेक्ट है दोनों के दोनों स्टेटमेंट जो यहाँ पे दिए हैं. Now we have to mention which of the options is wrong here. तो यहाँ पे जितने भी स्टेटमेंट दिए हैं वो सारे के सारे करेक्ट हैं. इनमें से कोई भी स्टेटमेंट जो है वो रॉन्ग नहीं है. नेक्स्ट इज लोकसभा स्पीकर ओम बिरला inaugurated India's first constitutional museum at the O.P. Jindal Global University located in Sonipat, Haryana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently launched the celebration of 2025 as the important question है United Nation International Year of Cooperatives. ठीक है. The central government has recently approved ISRO for the Venus orbiting satellite mission Shukrayaan. ISRO will launch Shukrayaan satellite in the year 2028. Next is, on the Constitution Day, President Draupadi Murmu released the original version of Constitution in two languages, that was Sanskrit and Maithili. Who has become the first politician in the history of Jharkhand to take oath as the CM the fourth time? This is Hemant Soren. Recently, who has been elected as the 11th president of the Asian Development Bank? This is Masato Kanda. Who got the most prestigious Golden Peacock Award for the best film of the year at the 55th International Film Festival in Goa? This is Toxic of Lithuania. Which state cultural handicraft Gharchola has been recently got GI tag from Government of India? Gujarat. Who won the title of Miss Universe 2024 held in Mexico? This was Victor KJ Thelwig. Which country honored Prime Minister Narendra Modi with its top honor, the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger? Obviously, Nigeria. In which city International Gita Mahotsav organized? Kurukshetra, Haryana. 43rd International Trade Fair was recently organized in Delhi. What was the theme of this? So the theme was Developed India in 2047. The fifth bilateral exercise between India and Vietnamese army was organized in Ambala under which name? Winbacks. The 29th United Nations Climate Summit COP29 was recently held in Baku, Azerbaijan. 15th Vajra Prahar military exercise held between India and the US Army in Idaho, USA. Which Indian leader has been honored by the Dominica government with its highest honor, Dominica Award of Honor? So this was Narendra Modi. Under what name the third joint military exercise between India and Australia held in Pune? Maharashtra. So this was Austria-Hind 2024. Which of the three countries have been visited by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently? So the countries that he has visited is Nigeria, Brazil and Guyana. Who recently organized water festival for the water conservation? Important question hai. Correct answer is Niti Aayog. Who was awarded the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award at the 55th International Film Festival of India held in Goa? So the correct answer is Philippe Noyes. Just a second, let me drink some water. Yes. General Upendra Dwivedi has been awarded the honorary title of the Commander-in-Chief of the Army of Nepal. 19th G20 Summit held in Rio de Janeiro. Next is, India has successfully tested which category of missile with range of 1500 km for the first time from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. So this is an hypersonic missile. Which Indian communication satellite has been launched by Elon Musk company SpaceX through Falcon 9 rocket? This is GSAT-20. Under what name the world's first woman bus depot was inaugurated in the Sarojini Nagar, New Delhi? And this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा Sakhi Depot. India recently won 4-match T20 series 3-1 by defeating South Africa, who has been selected as the player of the series for this series. So the correct answer to this question is Tilak Verma. Who has become the first batsman in the world to score 3 centuries in a year in T20 internationals? So the correct answer is Sanju Samson. From which city of Bihar Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Birsa Munda Gaurav Upvan in tribal dominated districts on the 150th birth anniversary of Birsa Munda? So this was launched from Jamui. Which bank has recently been classified by RBI as domestic systematically important bank? So this is the SBI, HDFC and ICICI Bank. A is the correct answer. In which country External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar recently inaugurated the first foreign campus of Symbiosis International University? So this was none other than Dubai. Which first Hindu Congress member of America has been appointed by Donald Trump as the Director of the National Intelligence? This is important. Correct answer is Tulsi Gabbard. Next देखते हैं. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently laid the foundation stone of AIIMS Hospital in which city of Bihar? Darbhanga. Next is, who has been appointed as the head of the Department of the Government Efficiency by America's newly elected President Donald Trump? Correct answer is Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Which Bollywood actor has recently been appointed as the new brand ambassador of the Madhya Pradesh tourism? This is Pankaj Tripathi. The world's first high-altitude para-sports center has been established for training para-athletes in India, where it has been opened. So it has been opened in Leh. Which country's writer Samantha Harvey recently won the Booker Prize for her novel Orbiter? This is Britain. Which air defense system has India exported to Armenia? And this is very much important. Correct answer is Akash. Who recently won the historic 28th title of the IBSF World Billiards Championship held in Doha? So this was Pankaj Advani. Who won the Chennai Grandmasters 2024 title by defeating American Grandmaster Levon Aronian? Correct answer is Arvind Chidambaram. Who has recently become the Prime Minister of Mauritius for the third time? Naveen Ramagulam. In which city of Bihar the Asian Women's Hockey Championship trophy was organized for the first time? Rajgir. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador and the advisor by Thailand Tourism? Correct answer is Sonu Sood. Who has taken over as the 51st Chief Justice of India? So it was Sanjeev Khanna. Next is, what is the rank of India in the Rule of Law Index of 2024 out of 142 countries? Correct answer is 79th. The 83rd Indian Road Congress was organized in Raipur. 10-day tri-service military exercise Purvi Prahar of 3 armies was recently held in Ladakh. Which unit of NTPC has achieved a significant milestone by synthesizing carbon dioxide gas emitted from coal and converting it to methanol for the first time? This is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा विंध्याचल. In which city the first digital population clock has been launched? Again, this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा इसमें Bengaluru. Which country has India recently gifted two water jet powered fast interceptor craft? So this is none other than Mozambique. Which country has announced a ban on burqa in public places? This is Switzerland. In which city recently Indian badminton player PV Sindhu laid the foundation stone of a world-class badminton center? So this was Visakhapatnam. World Intellectual Property Indicator Report 2024 released by WIPO. What is India's rank in terms of global patent filing in 2023? And this is an important question. Correct answer हमारा 6th. Under which name recently Union Cabinet has approved a scheme to provide financial assistance to meritorious students? So this is PM Vidya Lakshmi Yojana. Republican candidate Donald Trump has been elected the 47th President of America by defeating which Democratic opponent? Kamala Harris. The Government of India and the Asian Development Bank have recently signed $200 million loan agreement to improve the urban mobility in which state? This is again an important question. Correct answer हमारा Uttarakhand. Which country has launched the world's first wooden satellite called LignoSat through SpaceX rocket? This is Japan. Who has been awarded the Roni Nair Award 2024 for outstanding contribution in the field of rural development in India? So the correct answer is Anil Pradhan. First Asian Buddhist Summit was recently. It was organized in New Delhi. Tejasvi Surya, the first Indian to win the Tough Ironman 70.3 event held in Goa, is a BJP MP from which parliamentary constituency? So he hails from the South Bangalore seat. Indian boxer Mandeep Jangra has won the World Boxing Federation Super Featherweight World title by defeating Conor McIntosh of which country? So he is of Britain. Next is Padma Bhushan awardee, famous folk singer Sharda Sinha of which state passed away recently? Bihar. What is the rank of India among 174 countries in the Artificial Intelligence Readiness Index of 2023 released by the IMF? This is 73rd and Singapore has topped the list. The third Director General of the International Solar Alliance, it is again important. Correct answer है हमारा आशीष खन्ना. Uttar Pradesh government has approved a semiconductor project in Jewar, Noida. Meluri as the 17th district अभी recently declare किया गया है of Nagaland. The chairman of PM Economy Advisory Council passed away in New Delhi. What is its name? The correct answer is Vivek Devaroy. The police force of which state has been awarded the Union Home Minister Efficiency Medal by the Home Ministry? Correct answer है हमारा Assam. By which dictionary the album titled Batu has been declared the word of the year 2024? So the correct answer to this question is Collins Dictionary. ISRO has launched the country's first analog space mission by creating a space environment on Earth. Now this has recently been launched in Leh. Where did Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez inaugurate the Tata C-295 military transport aircraft plant? In Vadodara, Gujarat. Kolkata Anish Sarkar has become the youngest rated chess player. In which sports? तो chessy player होगा ना. 713 का is the correct answer. Which city has registered its name in the Guinness Book of Record by lighting a record of 25 lakh diyas during the Deepotsav? So this is Ayodhya. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched a portal by what name for digitization of vaccine of pregnant women and infant cows? This is an important question. Correct answer is UN. Which country has decided to exit the ambitious Belt and Road project by China? So this is Brazil. Prime Minister launched the Ayushman Vay Vandana Yojana for treatment up to 5 lakh for all senior citizens of which age group? So all the senior citizens above the age of 70. Indian Railway has signed an agreement with which country for modernization of infrastructure? Switzerland. RBI has imported 102 tons of gold from which country with the aim of increasing the country's domestic gold reserves? So this is obviously Britain. Next is हमारा where was the 31st Singapore India Maritime Bilateral Exercise SIMBEX organized? It was organized in Visakhapatnam. Indian Railway has reduced the period of advance reservation how many days from the present 120 days? So अभी 60 days का यहाँ पे tenure दिया गया है. The venue of 16th BRICS Summit of 2024 was Kazan, Russia. Next is, under what name did PM Narendra Modi launch the National Education Week? Correct answer is Karmi Yogi Week. To whom has the AMFI, that is Association of Mutual Fund in India, recently granted mutual fund distribution license? So this was recently granted to Jio Payments Bank. Aviation Park was recently unveiled in New Delhi. The Supreme Court, in a historic verdict by 4-1 majority, has upheld the constitutional validity of Section what of the Citizenship Amendment Act, and this question is important. So this was the Section 6A. Who has become the director of JSW Sports and head of Delhi Capitals? So the correct answer is Saurav Ganguly. By what name recently Indian Coast Guard conducted a coastal security exercise? Sagar Kavach. Who represented India in 149th Inter-Parliamentary Union meeting held in Geneva? Om Birla. Where the country's first self-powered indoor air quality monitor named Pavan Chitra was unveiled at the airport? Correct answer is Thiruvananthapuram. Sanskrit study have been started in the Madrasa Education Board of which state? Uttarakhand. In which state was the Mera Ho Chongba festival organized recently? Correct answer is Manipur. Which former Indian cricketer has been inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame 2024 along with England's Alistair Cook and South Africa's AB de Villiers? So this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा Neetu David. Who has been awarded the Patrick J. McGovern Award recently? Narayan Murthy. Where was the India-Turkey Friendship Association recently launched? So this was recently launched in Hyderabad. In which state monthly honorarium for women under the Maya Samman Yojana has increased from 1000 to 2500? So this was in the state of Chhattisgarh. Who has been awarded the National Kishore Kumar Award 2023? Rajkumar Hirani. Next is, how many medals India won in total in the ISSF World Cup Final 2024 held in New Delhi? So the total number of medals that were won by is 4. Which state government has recently launched the Bana Kahi scheme to support the farmers and the entrepreneurs? Correct answer is Mizoram. After whom have all the scheduled tribe residential school in the state and the Raichur University been named after the named by the Karnataka government? So the correct answer is Maharshi Valmiki. Who has become the Chief Minister of Haryana for the second consecutive time? Nayab Singh Saini. In which court a new statue of the Goddess of Justice was installed, in which the blindfold has been removed from her eyes and the sword in one of her hands has been replaced by the Constitution? So this is the Supreme Court of India. Next is, who has become the first Deputy Chief Minister of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir? So the Chief Minister is Omar Abdullah and the Deputy Chief Minister is Surendra Kumar Chaudhary. The 25th SCO Summit was held of 2024. The 25th SCO Summit, it was held in इस्लामाबाद फॉरेन मिनिस्टर मीट हेल्ड हुई थी यहाँ पे, ना कि एससीओ समिट। To whom was the IAF World Space Award 2024 awarded? So this was awarded to Dr. S. Somnath. To whom has the International Shooting Sports Federation entrusted the hosting of the ISSF Junior World Cup 2025? This is India. Who has been recently become the 14th company of India to get the status of Maharatna? This is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Where was the multilateral maritime exercise Malabar 2024 of Quad countries India, Australia, Japan and USA held recently? It was held in Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Who has become the chairman of Tata Trust after the death of Ratan Tata? This is Noel Tata. An organization named Nihon Hideanko has been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for 2024. Which country is it working? So this is of Japan. World Space Week was celebrated from 4 to 10th October 2024. What was the theme? The theme was space and climate change. Which tennis legend has recently announced his retirement after 23 years and 22 Grand Slams? So this is Rafael Nadal. India's rank among 125 countries in the Global Hunger Index is 105th. Nobel Prize for the year 2024 in literature has been awarded to Han Kang. She is a writer from which country? She is a writer from South Korea. The chairman of India's largest business entity, Tata Group and Tata Sons, passed away in Mumbai. Who was he? Ratan Tata. Who has recently become the youngest climber of all, climbed 14 peak, and 14 peak age is at 8,000 meter. So this is none other than Nima Rinji Sherpa. For how many consecutive time has RBI kept the repo rate unchanged at 6.5% in its bi-monthly monetary policy review? So this is for the 10th consecutive time. David Baker, Demis Hassabis and John M. Dumper has been awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for mRNA. Okay. So they were awarded Nobel Prize for outstanding contribution to the protein science. Which is the first university to start a climate institute? This is an important question. Correct answer is Ahmedabad University. Who was honored with the country's highest film honor, 54th Dada Sahab Phalke Award of 2024? So this was Mithun Chakravarti. For the discovery, John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton have received the 2024 Nobel Prize in Physics. So this has been given for the discovery that enables the machine learning. Which second tiger reserve in Bihar had recently been in principal approval by the central government? This is the Kaimur Wildlife Sanctuary. International Finance Corporation has signed a $500 million agreement with which bank for blue finance marketing in India? So this is the Axis Bank. Which legendary gymnast has announced his retirement from all the sports? This is Deepa Karmakar. Next is scientist Victor Ambrose Gary Dukoven has been awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize for which discovery? So these were awarded for the discovery of microRNA. Who recently won the title of Singapore Billiards Open 2024? Pankaj Advani. Next is Mukhyamantri Nijut Mohina Soni, which aims to prevent child marriage and provide monthly financial assistance to girl students, has been launched by Assam. In which public sector bank LIC has increased its stake from 4.05 to 7.10%? So this is the Bank of Maharashtra. What is the name of logo launched recently by the Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar for Women's Asian Hockey Championship Trophy to be held in Rajgir? So this is a doll named Gudiya that is inspired by the Bihar state's bird sparrow. According to the recent data released by the RBI, India's foreign exchange reserve has crossed the which level for the first time? So $700 billion. Who won the Irani Cup of 2024 title after 27 years by defeating rest of India? So this has been won by Mumbai recently. Asia's largest indigenous telescope observatory was inaugurated in Hanle. In which state it is located? It is located in Ladakh. Who has recently become the first woman president of Mexico? This is none other than Claudia Sheinbaum. Next is Which mission has been approved by the Union Cabinet to increase the oilseeds production? So the name of this mission is National Edible Oil Missions and Oilseeds. Next is, recently Union Cabinet has given the status of classical languages to how many more languages beside the earlier 6 languages? This is Marathi, Bengali, Assamese, Pali and Prakrit. Where did the Prime Minister launch the Dharti Abba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti? So this was launched in Maihar, Madhya Pradesh. Asian Development Bank has approved a loan of $162 million for tourism development project in which state? In the state of Himachal Pradesh. Who has recently taken over as a new Prime Minister of Japan? So this is Shigeru Ishiba. Who under what name has India's first multimodal AI initiative funded by the central government has been launched recently? So this is BharatJet. Who has recently become the first woman to take over as the Director General of Armed Force Medical Services, that is AFMS? So this is Aarti Sareen. Recently India defeated Bangladesh 2-0 in the Test series. This is India's consecutive Dash series win at the home ground. So this is 18th. Who has become the first Indian left-hand spin bowler to take 300 wickets in Test cricket? So the correct answer to this question is Ravindra Jadeja. India has won the title of SAF Under-17 Championship 2024 by defeating Bangladesh. Who has become the first player in the world to score fastest 27,000 runs in international cricket? So this is none other than Virat Kohli. Who has recently taken over as the new chief of the Indian Air Force? Air Marshal Amarpreet Singh. In which city has India's first oxygen bird park been inaugurated recently? So this was inaugurated in the state of Nagpur, or the city of Nagpur. Who has become the new president of the Indian Newspaper Society? Correct answer is M.V. Shreyavams Kumar, who has recently taken over the chairmanship of the organization of the Asian Supreme Audit Institution. Correct answer is Girish Chandra Murmu. Global Aerospace Summit was organized in Abu Dhabi. Which Indian film had recently been selected in the Best International Film Feature category for Oscars 2024? So this is none other than Lapata Ladies. New Chief of the Indian Air Force, AP Singh. Fourth Quad Summit of 2024 of India, America, Australia and Japan. It was organized in Wilmington, America. Who has taken over as the new Chief Minister of Delhi? So this is उस टाइम पे तो आतिशी मार लेना थी, अभी के टाइम पे रेखा जी हैं. In which country was the new campus of IIT Delhi inaugurated recently? Abu Dhabi. Union Cabinet has approved the establishment of a semiconductor unit in which city of Gujarat? Correct answer is Sanat. Under whose presidency was 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly concluded? This was Philmon Yang. Fifth joint military exercise between India and Oman was organized under the name Al-Naja. 20th India joint military exercise Yuddh Abhyas, it was held where? So this is an important question. Correct answer है हमारा इसका Rajasthan. Global Food Regulatory Summit, it was organized in New Delhi. Third indigenously built 700 megawatt nuclear power reactor of India has become active where? So this is in Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. Next is who won the title of Miss India Worldwide 2024 held in New Jersey, USA. So this is Dhruva Patel. Which state has topped recently in the recently released India Food Index 2024 for the second consecutive year? Kerala. Punjab defeated whom to win the title of the 14th India Junior Men's National Championship of 2024? So this was won by Uttar Pradesh. Now next is which country has been declared by WHO as the first country in the world to be free from leprosy? This is Jordan. Next देखते हैं Recently, which World Boxing Championship has been appointed as DSP in Telangana Police? Now, this is important question. Correct answer is Nikhazarian. Central government has approved the establishment of National Center of Excellence for Animation and Gaming in which city on the lines of IIT and IIM? This is in Mumbai. Union Cabinet has approved the orbital mission of which planet after Moon and Mars? This is Venus. The central government has approved the Chandrayaan-4 mission to send astronauts to the moon by which year? So, the target is to send by 2028. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways? So, the correct answer is Manu Bhakar. In which state PM Modi recently launched the ambitious women's scheme Subhadra? In Odisha. Who has been given the hosting of the Commonwealth Games of 2026? This is again an important question. Correct answer is Glasgow, Scotland. India men's hockey team defeated which country to win Asian Champions Trophy 2024 for the fifth time? They defeated China. PM Narendra Modi launched the country's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail running between which two cities? So this was between the Bhuj and Ahmedabad. Next is India has launched an operation by what name to provide emergency relief in the wake of Yagi in Laos, Typhoon Yagi in Laos, Myanmar and Vietnam. So this is again an important question. Correct answer is Operation Sadbhav. Which private sector bank has set a target to increase the income of low-income farmers under the Parivartan initiative? Correct answer is HDFC. Which department has recently been awarded the Rajbhasha Kirti Award? So this has recently been awarded to Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances. Where was the India Defence Aviation Exhibition IDAX 2024 organized? So it was organized in Jodhpur. Who has recently been appointed as the Director General of Sashastra Seema Bal, that is SSB? So the correct answer to this question is Amrit Mohan Prasad. DRDO successfully tested which Indian tank for the purpose of deployment in high altitude areas? So the correct answer is Zorawar. Next is the Government of India has renamed Port Blair the capital of Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar by which name? Shri Vijayapuram. Semicon India 2024 recently organized in Greater Noida. National Energy Leader Award for the sixth consecutive time recently. This was awarded to Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited. Indian origin Prashanti Ram was awarded the Singapore Literature Award for which English short movie? So the name of this movie was 9 Yard Sari. Which policy has been recently approved by the Union Cabinet with the aim of bringing revolutionary changes in the biotechnology sector of the country? So this is Bio E3. Which two para-archers who won bronze medal in Paris Paralympics 24 have been appointed by the Election Commission as the national icons for voter awareness? Correct answer is Sheetal Devi Rakesh Kumar and Rakesh Kumar. Central government has approved to provide health coverage to all senior citizens and above how many years of age under the Ayushman Bharat scheme? Correct answer is 70 years. The Maharashtra government has announced to establish a tribal university in which city? Correct answer is Nasik. Syria has recently won the Intercontinental Cup Football Championship for the first time by defeating whom? So, Syria has recently defeated India. The 101st country to join the International Solar Alliance is Nepal. The title of US Open 2024, it was won by Jannik Sinner, who has become the first Indian bank to join Carbon Accounting Financial for Global Climate Risk. This was won by Union Bank of India. According to Counterpoint Research, which country has overtaken the US to become the world's second largest market for 5G smartphone after China? So this is India. Who has become the first Indian schoolgirl champion in the Asian Youth Boxing Championship held in UAE? This is Dipali Thapa. Asian Olympic Council has announced the inclusion of which ancient sports of India in the Asian Games to be held in Aichi, Nagoya, Japan in 2026. Correct answer to this question is Yogasan. In the 2024 Paralympics that have just ended, India won how many medals in total and finished 18th in the medal tally? Its best ever performance. So total number of medals that were won by was 29, जिसमें 7 gold, 9 silver and 13 bronze medal थे. The Indian flag bearer at the closing ceremony of Paris Paralympics was Harvinder Singh and Preeti Pal, who has been elected the first Indian president of the Olympic Council of Asia. Correct answer is Randhir Singh. Which city was awarded the Clean Air Survey Award of 2024? Correct answer is Surat. Where has UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath inaugurated the world's first Jatayu red-headed conservation and breeding center? This was in Bariwasi in Gorakhpur. Which Bollywood actor has been included among 15 Indians, including Information Technology Minister Ashnavi Vaishnav, in the Time 100 AI 2024 list by Time magazine? Correct answer is Anil Kapoor. Which country tower semiconductor company has announced an investment of 10 billion for a semiconductor project in Maharashtra with the Adani Group? This is Israel. Now, next is which state government has recently approved a 33% reservation for women in the state police forces? This is again an important question. Correct answer is Rajasthan. The World Bank has increased its estimate for India's GDP for the financial year 2025 from the earlier 6.6% to how much? So this was increased to 7%. In which state assembly a bill named Aparajita was introduced on women's safety, through which provision has been made to give death penalty to the culprits of rape? West Bengal. According to the Hurun India Rich List of 2024, which city has become the richest city in Asia by overtaking Beijing? Correct answer is Mumbai. Which Indian player has been appointed as the ambassador of the International Table Tennis Federation for the first time? So, correct answer is Sharat Kamal. Next is who recently became the first Indian wrestler to win a mixed martial arts match? Correct answer is Bajrang Punia. Railway has named one of its engines after which University of Bihar, and this is important. Correct answer is Nalanda. The Government of India has approved a new pension scheme by which name for the government employees? This is the Unified Pension Scheme. And the last question is, to which country has India placed an order for 73,000 assault rifles? So the order have been placed with America. So with this, all the current affairs MCQ of the Speedy book for the month of September 2025 has already been completed. अगर आपने वीडियो यहाँ तक देखी है तो वीडियो को लाइक ज़रूर करना, कमेंट करके बताना वीडियो कैसी लगी, एंड डू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल इफ़ आपको कंटेंट अच्छा लगा. सो थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो एंड कीप स्टडिंग.